out here.
Huh? Is there someone over this way? There is.
Toko, will you?
I'm sorry, but my answer is no.
I see. Yeah, I kind of figured. You're on.
It's not you. And I'm not trying to be cliché. I just don't intend to go out with anyone. Is someone over there?
I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop on you. It was just wrong time, wrong place. Really, I swear.
Okay.
When I was told I was somewhere around here.
Yeah, over there. It's hard to tell, so I get it.
Really? She's a second year.
But right now, our school's only fine arts classes are music and art, so lots of classrooms. A first year who is coming by to help out today, aren't you?
Huh? Yeah.
We're here.
What is that?
Toko Nanami. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
To do at home today. She won't be joining us, so the two of us will finish clearing up the materials.
Excuse me? Oh, just...
He said he'd be starting tomorrow.
That's not what I wanted to talk about. I lost my nerve. That'll be a huge help.
Don't worry so much. I want you to have a good time here.
Oh, you didn't have to. I'm sorry. I could have done that myself.
It's not a big deal, you. I don't have a lot of paperwork anyway, to say.
I guess if you don't mind.
Replying to a confession, huh? If you should date him or not.
Oh, that isn't it. I already know what I'm gonna say.
Huh?
I like him fine, but... We've even hung out outside of school before, and it was fun being with him. That's why. The love that I read about in books and hear about in songs sounds so dazzling and bright. For me, when that time finally comes...
Will you go out with me?
But... even though the time did come, do you want to go out with me?
How can you ask me why? When you feel this way, it's normal. This is what comes next. You make me feel special. So I want to
Okay. I'll walk on air one day. I just have to wait for the wings to sprout. Surely, if I waited out... one day... But I thought I was supposed to feel something, like fireworks. But I never have. And
It's just never made my heart flutter.
I thought that maybe... you'd know what this was. That's why...
Society and everyone else is obsessed with love. And thanks to that, you feel like you're broken for not being interested.
You feel that way too?
Is that him? Tell him how you feel. The same way he told you how he felt. You're fine. Exactly the way that you are.
In all these songs I hear, there's something so blindingly radiant. But I can't for me. I'm sorry!
Thank you.
Believe that worked. If you weren't here with me, I definitely couldn't have told him how I felt. Sweaty.
You said you never felt the fireworks, didn't you?
I did.
That no one had ever made you feel that way?
Toko. Why did you do...
Because I think I'm finally feeling it now.
I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Toko, I don't... I figured maybe she changed her mind and I should just forget about it. Saya
You probably can't use it as is, but you can quote parts of it, or it can be a reference if that helps.
Thank you, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I trust Toko's judgment.
But I'm not.
Take care of her, okay?
I understand. I'll do the best I can. I said I'd do my best, but don't expect too much from me, okay?
It's fine. It's fine.
I'd never imagined that you'd turn out to be such a pushy person. Never mind.
What is it?
Well...
That was... I'm sorry about that. Did I come on a little strong?
You don't have to apologize. Fine. We're both girls anyway, so... I understand getting wrapped up in the heat of the moment. Well... Toko? Hey...
It wasn't the heat of the moment. I know exactly what it was I felt. My heart races when I'm with you. What did I do?
That's exactly... what I wanted.
Really?
And you promised me that that's not the reason?
Yeah, I do.
You will? I did already say I would do it once, and Sayaka's depending on me now too, so...
Your new draft?
Yes. I tried my best to rewrite it in my own voice this time. Toko?
Enjoy, ladies. You.
Huh? Oh, yeah?
I won't ask you to go out with me. But...
Do anything about it?
You're right. But think of it this way. I didn't know until recently that I could even feel this way myself.
Well, I just... I mean... If...
I'm so glad.
This girl... really is... unfair.
What are you going to do with your time off?
I didn't light at the end of the tunnel, finally.
But if you're elected, you'll have those student council activities waiting for you.
I never actually said I planned on joining up after this.
Huh?
Sure, thanks a lot. Here you go.
I'm actually heading this way today, too.
You're not going to the station?
Not yet. Wanted to go to the bookstore.
Bookstore?
You know, that...
Curiosity, how big's your family?
Oh, it's just the three of us, my parents and me. How about you?
Well, there's my older sister, my parents, and my grandmother.
Oh.
Welcome. Oh, you're back.
Sure am.
Huh?
My grandma's last name.
Well, now that I know, I can't help but be super nervous.
Don't be so neurotic. There's no reason to be nervous, Toko.
It's kind of like...
This is Toko from the Student Council. I've mentioned her, haven't I? The one with the campaign.
Oh, and she's just as pretty as I've heard, too. Thank you. At all?
Hey, Grandma, does this go over here? Nothing, just doing some window shopping.
But didn't you only come here last time because you needed a book for your trip? Called a head first, though, you know? I might have been out for the day or something.
I guess you're right. But then I would have just given it to you at school.
So, why did... Toko?
Oh.
Just exactly how much do you like me?
What are you...
Ma'am?
Huh?
Would it be all right if I went outside for some air?
Just make sure you're back before things get started.
Right.
You don't look as nervous as I thought you'd be.
That's a real pot calling the kettle black.
You think? Wait, why did you bring me out here?
I just thought even if you were nervous, it might be hard for you to admit.
I thought that I could hide it from everyone. Sayaka and the others, they all believe in me so completely. I don't think anyone even remembers me from back when I was young. My grades were up. But then one day, I just couldn't do that anymore. I studied as hard as I could and thought about how I could more.
Did something happen?
I used to be nothing. It's ironic. Breaking down in front of you like this is something a nothing person would do.
How can you say that after all this?
Huh?
Always tries to take charge of things, you know? Then later, I'm not so sure of myself. And that shows on your face, you know? I get nervous and...
Listen.
Toko?
Just for a little bit. Please.
This is normal, okay?
Normal? Of course you'd say that. That no one had ever made you feel that way?
Yeah. Playing at being someone worthy of those feelings.
Only you. You're the only one who gets to see this.
This is genuine. Oh!
I need you. Oh.
Yeah, got it.
Use it if you need it. I've got my own at home anyway.
I guess I don't really have to...
You really...
Yeah, I just go with the flow. I know. I've heard that one before.
Not that. You're kind. Kiss me?
You're going to ask me something like that right after you said it was okay? Should be someone who goes back on what she says.
I mean... I just can't help it. It's all because of you.
Nothing. Okay. Go ahead. I'd be lying.
Are you saying you want to kiss even though you don't even like me? Wow, you... Kiss me. There are plenty of snacks, too.
You can bribe me all you want, but I still won't agree to that stage show, Toko.
Here, just a nibble. Where it'd be fun.
I hate being in front of crowds, though. Don't either of you have trouble with that?
I don't particularly struggle with it. Do you have it?
Action speed, you managed to keep up the perfect front. But on the inside, you were a nervous wreck. And now you want to do a stage show? You may be good at...
So why wouldn't I want to make things interesting? Is that okay? Come on, you! Let's do it!
Thanks for your patronage. Toko usually gets study guides or pop fiction books. This book... It looks like a generic boy meets girl. This book while I'm at the register can only mean... She's watching to see how I react.
Something wrong?
Focus on the sale.
I swear, I didn't know you. I honestly just wanted to go see you while you were working, and I thought I'd buy a book. No. Were you headed to the library to study too?
I'm glad I found someone to come with me to the library, but... this really isn't helping me. Oh, I just don't get some of these equations.
So, if you're having trouble here, then you have to take... First, write it out like this, and then plug the numbers in.
Thank you so much for today. I mean, you spent mine. You must know that already.
Then just consider it a small token of my affection.
That's not going to work for me.
I chose to help you because I wanted to. So get used to it.
Okay. Fine, then. I would have been happy with anyone who agreed to study with me. It didn't have to be Toko necessarily. And I didn't get flustered or excited either.
Toko, want to join us? Sorry, I can't. Next time I want to stay with you.
I have to admit, I don't hate being chosen like this. Although I'm still not sure. But in the end, she's the one who wants to spend time with me.
See you tomorrow. It always gets crowded like this, right around test time.
It doesn't look like there are any open seats next to each other.
So...
Hey, Toko?
Huh?
We could go to my place. Toko, why are you being so weirdly quiet?
Have I been?
I'm home!
I've heard you're doing wonderfully in the student council.
Oh, really? I don't...
Let's go upstairs. Oh, nice surprise.
Huh?
A guest?
Nice to meet you.
Sis, would you mind doing my chores?
For tonight, sure. We made some cheesecake if you want it. You mentioned she was gorgeous.
Seems like they get along.
She even gave you a nice present recently. Some kind of like planetarium thing?
Yeah? Sounds like a pretty
I'll go put on some tea. You get comfy.
Oh, you don't have to...
I keep you waiting.
Oh, wow. Did your sister make those?
Yeah.
So good.
You think so? That's great. I'll tell my sister later.
And is that hero guy out there are no issues? Like your dad's not all, get away from my daughter?
No, not at all. My family's always been mostly women. So when Hiro visits, my dad feels less... What's up?
Nothing. It's just cool to get to learn about your family more. You don't really talk about yourself often, let alone them.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh,
What? Something on my face?
no, you're fine.
Well, you seem like... So, are you feeling sick or something? Your face is red. Are you too hot?
No, I'm...
Can't believe you. Really?
Listen, this is kind of freaking me out. I am in my crush's bedroom.
Who's the perv this time?
And don't stare at me either.
Is this really what happens to you when you fall in love with someone?
My chest. Wanna listen?
It's true. Your pulse is really fast.
Oh, you just felt it through my wrist.
Yeah, probably. I'll be sure to stay on my guard while you're around.
Excuse me, I wasn't talking about me. But if you act that boldly in front of other, love with you.
There's no way. It could never happen that fast.
For example, maybe Maki.
Huh?
You two.
Toko.
I can't help it.
It's true that I don't have any special feelings that drive me to stay with you. However, even without any romance or a relationship,
That's precisely the kind of thing that makes me worry.
and even outside of school, I feel like I'll be spending a lot of time with Toko. And she'll be acting like this around me the whole time.
Bye.
I'd hate that. Even without any...
Normally split up.
I know.
Wanna keep walking?
Yeah.
But we really should get going.
Hey, Toko? You're trying to become exactly like your sister, right?
I figured there must be people who still knew. Even though I always tried to keep it hidden.
Listen. I mean, it's reasonable and even respectable that you want to become a person as great as your sister. I won't argue that. But you're pushing yourself to accept the real you exactly the way you are. And I know there are people who will be fond of the real you too. Because... I want to fall in love with you.
I would rather die. Everyone loved my big septet.
How terrible. She was such a wonderful girl.
Toko, you have to keep your head up and live on for your sister's sake, okay?
Your sister...
Just like my sister. I'll admit that it does feel good to return to my real self in front of you, but I just can't give up being special in front of everyone else. Participate or not.
Toko! Because I believed that she didn't want to leave my side. I can't! Don't pretend you're not lonely! If you weren't lonely, then you wouldn't be pursuing a relationship. And you said that person is me. Toko, I can't fall in love with you. I can't bring myself to feel that way.
Will you still stay with me?
I already told you. If you ask me to stay by your side, then that's what I'll do.
You to help with the show.
Okay.
Be by my side.
Okay.
When I'm lonely, be there for me. You.
Yes.
Please don't.
If that's what you want. This is a little embarrassing, though.
Nobody's even going to notice. Whatever you do, don't change.
But I want to change. Okay. I lied. This is a little embarrassing, though.
Nobody's even going to notice. It's fine. She ever changed, right? Love is a word that shackles us.
But I thought I was supposed to feel something.
Can't love like everyone else. Because I think I'm finally feeling it now. In reality, since I experienced how comforting that was, I could never go back to being alone ever again. You, I love you. Please, you. Is something wrong?
Nothing, just...
When?
That's an understatement. It was impossible.
Are you and Koyomi good friends?
Well, I've known her since middle school, and since she's into literature...
Is it okay that I call you that?
Pretty sure you already have been, so yeah?
But everyone calls you that. So what if I... Dear?
That me?
That face. She looks so unfazed before she stops me. Okay. What if maybe you came up with a nickname to call me, too? Huh?
Good grief, she asked me to come up with one, but she can't even handle it. Toko. Toko?
Yeah?
Toko, darling. I guess that's another part of her that I could consider cute. Though I can't mention this Tokuyomi either.
Don't tease me, you. I'm glad I caught you in time. I tried calling you earlier, but it said the line was busy.
Oh, sorry.
Huh? This is pretty nostalgic for me. When I was younger, I realized I'd only brought my own.
You would walk there? But isn't your house pretty far from the school?
Oh, no. I actually used to live near here until elementary school. Huh? Don't be such a downer. I don't really talk about my childhood with anyone. Only when I'm with you.
Oh, you've been carrying it this whole time. Let me take it for a bit. I'm so sorry.
It's not a big deal.
But still.
It's easier if the taller person holds it. Come on, just give it back. The light's already green.
Stop fighting me. Just let me do.
You get wet.
Don't start in with me.
Jeez.
Just give it to me, Toko.
I think that's the first time I've seen you laugh so hard, you.
Are you sure? Well, that must be because whenever I'm with you, trouble always seems to follow. Well, I mean, if you catch a cold, that would be troublesome, don't you think? Toko, how about if we stop over there for a while?
Why? Scared.
Yeah, well, someone decided we have to do sports day practice every day. So I figured, might as well bring something to wipe off the sweat.
Oh.
Can you stand still, please? Just a little bit more.
I can't help but think you might be tired of all this, of dealing with me. And you're just forcing yourself through it. I'm scared that you'll...
Asking questions like that. Maybe this is just a trait that younger sisters are born with. I'm fine. I don't consider what I do to be coddled. really happy.
Really happy?
What? It's just a lot of other people who I could have walked home with had other plans, so... Well, when you showed up, it was a big relief, you know? That's all.
There we go. That's more like you.
Really, putting it that way seems kind of embarrassing, Toko.
Huh? Then how else should I put it?
I don't know.
Hey, you. Let's stay.
So warm. I never realized just how much warmth she gives off. Or maybe I'm just too cold. I'm fine for now. Just like this. Oh, hey, Toko, what color do you like? Hydrangeas? Grief. This girl really is unfair.
Hey.
Do me a favor and give this one to Sayaka? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna finish and then walk home. Bye!
Okay, sure. See you tomorrow then. Too far last time. I need to slow down so that she doesn't hate me. You. Good morning.
The tree for the Star Festival looks great, don't you think?
I hope people actually use it. What?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I should just wish for a good grade on the upcoming math test or something. I don't know.
Why waste your wish on that when I can just tutor you again? Wouldn't... We should get going.
Yeah, see you after school.
Right.
It was finally starting to feel real.
That's because we've been...
I think that Sayaka's the best possible candidate we have for the part, don't you? If either of the first-year boys did it, we'd get buried in complaints.
Do you not have any complaints?
I'm afraid that a certain someone might make things weird.
Hey, I can control myself.
Even though we'll be together 3 days straight? And sleeping in the same room?
Not entirely. I've been thinking maybe I need to hold back more, just in general. More than anything, I don't want you to...
I'm touched that you considered it. I can't be the one who starts anything. Even though I've been more than happy to sit back and let her do whatever she likes.
Oh, just 2 left.
Which one did she is seriously so... unfair. Hello, Toko?
Just wanted to hear your voice is all. So, what did you do with your day?
Well, I went out shopping with an old friend of mine from middle school. I bought some supplies to do today. Hey, Toko?
Let's do our best for the last day of the study camp.
Toko? Let's walk home together.
For the Obon Festival, we'll probably visit my dad's hometown. Other than that, nowhere special. How about you?
My family's plans sound pretty similar to yours. You want that, don't you?
Thanks, but no. You must be tired. I mean, we just finished...
We made a promise, didn't we? I'm staying by your side and helping out with the stage show. I haven't fallen for anyone else, just like I promised you I wouldn't. If we say our goodbyes here, we won't see each other for a while. And I don't...
If that all right with you?
don't mind. What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Was it getting too hot in here or something? Sorry about that. Would you like a popsicle? Is this okay? Which one do you want? Orange or grape?
Grape's fine, I guess.
Come on, you can eat it by yourself.
Oh.
Exactly what I expected.
Oh, really? And what were you expecting, you perv?
I mean, nothing in particular. Your mouth's cold.
So, from what he told me, she was a totally different person with them from who I knew.
But that isn't so weird. I think that's true of everyone. Although the main character in our show is kind of an extreme case.
But if that's true,
Else?
I do.
I don't get you.
Listen. I asked you before not to fall in love with...
Yeah, I know that.
Good. Follow me? So don't love me. That way I can keep loving you.
You should do the same. Don't tell me.
Idiot.
You hate... We made it! You're really into this, huh?
Huh?
Do you like going to aquariums too?
Yeah, but that's not really it. Since you invited me, I wanted...
They have a jellyfish exhibit! Let's go!
You must really like jellyfish, right? Like the keychain on your phone?
My keychain? Whoa! What in the world is that?
I wonder how they end up such a pretty color like that. This way.
Wow, this place is huge!
The good seats are mostly filled up already.
Doesn't look like these are reserved for special VIPs or anything.
Those sitting in the front will get splashed during the performance.
Oh.
You will get soaked from head to toe.
I'm sure they must be exaggerating just so nobody gets mad.
Yeah, of course, they have to be.
Looks like they're selling ponchos.
For how much?
Okay, now it's time for the big jump.
Jeez, even my hair got wet. Okay, guess they weren't kidding. We totally did get soaked head to toe.
Come again.
I mean, sure, we still have over half of the aquarium to see.
Sure, that's true, but I want to come again. And I'd like to go to...
Why?
Okay, it doesn't have to be a mountain. I just want to go and do more things. The two of us. I love you.
Be a little more shy at least. I guess I'm not really one to talk.
Should I be more shy?
I would have thought it's more about how the other person reacts. Like, what if their response is bad?
I think I'm just comforted by the fact that I can...
Oh, really?
Well, I guess it's possible that maybe she did have someone who's like that. The truest part of me, the part that loves you, is real. That's why it's comforting, I guess. I realize that seems self-contradictory, though.
It's fine. Hey, Toko?
What's up?
Since we've got time, how about the two of us practice for the show?
What, right here?
I'm coming in! Oh! There's nobody around.
I can't remember anything. Not who I am or anything else for that matter. What kind of person was I before all this?
I don't know.
No. Wait, was that your line?
It's improv. Just go with it.
Me. Then what should I do?
Well, let's see. Maybe you could talk to your visitors and ask them to tell you about the person you used to be.
Ask them about myself.
Like one incarnation of yourself from multiple versions of you that exist in other people's head.
If that happens, how should I choose?
But I've picked up on your habits. Your favorite novels, and even what color of flowers you like.
Of myself to be. Because I have no memories, and I don't have anything else to define me. Right now, I'm no one.
But
The Penguin Parade will be starting momentarily, and those wishing to see it...
Hold on, stay still!
go! Check these out! This one is a spotted eel, and this is a garden eel.
Right.
So expensive. Oh.
Aw, better luck next time.
Okay, let's open them together.
Sure, on go.
Ready?
Wow. You? Huh? You?
You're with me. You can sleep if you want. Wake, Smith? You and me.